What am I doing? It is a beautiful winter morning here in Michigan. I love slow walks on crisp mornings, just like this one. It is time to slow down. My body, mind, and spirit are tired of moving so quickly that I miss the little things. I crave menial tasks. I crave stillness in this ever-increasingly fast-paced world. So one thing that I do every day is a new mindfulness card. So yesterday's was this: listen to how you speak to yourself in your head, use kind words. I don't know about you, but that's something I've struggled with. So let's put the old one back and pick out a new one for today. I just grabbed the first one. Do one thing at a time. How perfect. Alright, I'm going to put that up there for the day. Do one thing at a time. The task of making coffee involves all the senses. I love the feel of hand grinding beans. The sounds of coffee percolating on the stove. The feel of the warm cup in my hand, and of course, the taste of hot coffee after a snowy walk. So good. I like to practice mindfulness while washing the dishes. The feel of the warm water against my hands is soothing. I'm going to make do in Mangia. I'm sure you've heard of make do and mend, which refers to mending what you own rather than buying new. Well, I'm applying this principle here. I'm making a cozy meal with what I have on hand. And as I look through the cupboards, cabinets, and fridge, white bean chili it is. I find soups and stews are so easy to make even if you have little ingredients. I find that home cooking is an essential part of slow living. And it's really at the heart of mindfulness too. There's just nothing more satisfying than a delicious, inexpensive, homemade meal. Now this chili is so good. I'll tell you what, it's probably like my favorite thing. Hot. But so good. But so good. And I hope you can treat yourself to a delicious meal, whatever that means for you. Because it's important. It's important to take care of yourself. It's important to give yourself your favorite food, And I know we're all in this financial crunch right now, so I get it. And this recipe is so budget friendly. and it is interchangeable. For instance, like I didn't have any corn, I didn't have any celery, so I just, in lieu of that, I just kind of changed the recipe a little bit to suit my needs, and honestly, it came out great. I can't even complain. Oh my god. All this being said, self-care is incredibly important. I'm on my own mental health journey as well right now. Taking some time off of work, just trying to get my head back together, I guess. It's been a stressful few months, and sometimes all we need is a day to take it slow, or some time to take slow, you know? I don't think we do that enough. I think we're way too rushed in this life, especially in the United States. We are just mind-bogglingly, crazily busy, and it's not healthy for us. I'm like reevaluating a lot of the way I do things now, and in therapy I see a psychiatrist, and I think a lot of my younger years are catching up with me, working 2-3 jobs, going to college, raising 3 kids, it's catching up with me. And I just turned 46, and I'm like, this has got to stop. This go has got to stop. And how do I do that? Well, one of the things is probably to get out of the rat race. I'm not really in the race. I'm kind of like on a hamster wheel. That makes more sense, going through the motions, which I'm tired of doing that. So something's going to change. Not sure what, but something's going to change. But anyway, I hope you guys are doing well out there. If you're struggling with anything, feel free to make a comment, and we can support each other, because this life is not easy. So sometimes you need some self-care, like a nice hot beverage, delicious chili. And I think mindfulness too also goes hand in hand with gratitude. When you're taking the time to slow down and just live in all 5 of your senses, you also realize how grateful you are to have the things that you have every day. A roof over your head, food, warmth, shelter, safety. Those are all things that we all need. Those are all things that we all should be provided with and have. Bread. I made some bread a couple days ago. There's this bread recipe I use, tried and true. Oh gosh, what is it? I'm gonna link it. I'm gonna put it in the description, but it's gonna be here somewhere. I think it's Subi's. Oh, I cannot remember the name of the website, but this is my go-to bread recipe. It's a chewy French bread recipe, and it is my absolute go-to for bread. It's so easy to make, not time-consuming at all. Thank you for watching. See you next time.